What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ridelife podcast. It is snowing. I feel like every Sunday I'm doing this podcast. It's snowing out. So we had snow again today, but I'm looking past that. I'm past the snow. We got a good show tonight. Ethan's build is evolving. We got Laconia talk. We got Dinah scraping rear fenders talk.
We're not talking
Um,
about Dinah at all tonight. No Dinah
uh,
tonight.
all right, and thank you for listening to the Ride Life podcast. So I was just kidding. What's up, Ethan? How you been? What's up in Michigan up there today?
Man, it was beautiful today. Well, I mean, not like beautiful go riding beautiful, but it was wear a hoodie and had the door and the window open, so, some cross breeze going and
Really?
some sunlight.
So what was the temperature?
Oh, it was like 55, I think.
Wow, I love 55 at this point.
Yeah.
So, uh, so what's up? What do we got new on the build? Let's get right into your build here. First off, I can't see that far because the computer's so far away from me, but it looks like you got your fairing on, some wheels on.
Yep. Fairing's on, the wheels are on, the fenders put together, fenders on. The front end's basically done.
So
Back
that's
back to the handlebars.
that's the same fairing, right? That you've had on before, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The only difference is the inner, just that piece where like the Rockford Fosgate goes,
It's carbon.
that is carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. There you go, Jack. That
Yep.
was for you.
But we're just, everything's a trial and error. It's just put it together, take it apart. Put it together, take it apart.
Yeah.
It's multiple times of putting things together and taking them apart.
Which is a pain in the ass after you've already got it powder coated because every time you take it apart, you're always worried about scratching something. And but how do the wheels fit? So you haven't ran those wheels yet. Did they go on all right? Did you have to make new spacers? What'd you do?
No, so those are Lowrider S wheels, and
Yeah.
I'm running a Lowrider S triple tree, so now that's the width I'm running. So I just
Okay.
bought the spacers. I just bought the spacers that um, go on a non-ABS front end, and in the rear end they're the exact same. So
Nice.
the only difference was the front.
That's good. So could you tell a difference when you got your wheel back from powder coat the second time after he didn't like the first time, right? That was with the front wheel or the rear wheel.
Both of them.
Oh, he didn't like both of them.
Yeah, they both had a light spot on the. Well, if he was hanging it, it would have probably been the bottom of what he was doing, so he didn't see it.
Oh, I got you.
So it just had a light spot. Just like I said, it was just between two of the um the
Spokes.
splines, his spokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it's not bad. Um, now they're great. Now they're perfect, and it's just putting everything together. And before I put it together, I've been cleaning everything good, and I put a coat of wax on it. Um, that's actually one of the things I was going to bring up, that like that mother's cannabis wax, or carbula wax.
Yeah.
And so last year I used that. I think it was before I come out to your house I used it. And it was the first time I ever did, not the first time ever, but it was the first time on this bike. Usually I just use the spray waxes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I used that, and man, it just cleaned up so good after that for quite a while. And you know, all these new things that are out, these new names, and things people don't even know what they are. But the old tried and true, it just is time consuming. Put it on, wait for it to you know powder up a little bit, and then if you wait too long, holy smokes, then then it's a chore. But
Trust me, you're talking to a former car detailer, so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
right, right. So I mean, it's just amazing how nice real, a hand wax leaves that, leaves the surface.
Oh
And
yeah, people don't understand. Paint correction on a vehicle takes 6-7 hours if you're doing it right.
yeah,
And then, but the new stuff these days is, because everybody wants it done quickly, so the new stuff just kind of speeds up the process. I think, like the ceramic coating, that still takes a
right,
long time to do because you gotta prep the paint, you gotta clay bar it, get it all ready, and then lay on the ceramic coat, which looks awesome. If you buy a brand new black vehicle, a brand new black motorcycle, I mean, before you even look at it and have time to scratch it, I'd ceramic coat that thing.
right. It's expensive to have done, and I
Yes.
don't think that the stuff that like you and I can get isn't the same as the stuff that the shops are getting. They're using.
Oh yeah, you can get. I got some stuff from. I use. Well, I used to use Adams polishers a lot.
Yeah,
They got real popular, but they have a ceramic coat that I use. Uh, the- it's a little bigger than a fingernail polish bottle,
right.
and it was $100 for that little bottle. So it's not cheap, but it works. I've done a few motorcycles with it. I think I did my truck with it one time. I'm running out, but I've done the wheels. Ceramic coat the wheels. That's a big thing.
Right.
I've ceramic coated my dyno a few times. So
Right, but I mean the stuff you get, the stuff at the shops when the professional stuff is like a 7 year. I mean, you should only have to do it once every 7 years.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like the bottle I got, it says it's good for 5 to 6 years.
Right.
So I mean, and that's like not the highest grade. I think that's pretty up there though, but it's not low grade, but it's not high grade. So
Yeah, I think I have some of the Avalon King,
yeah,
and I've used it a couple times, and they for black, they've got Turtle Wax has jet black Turtle Wax,
yeah, back to
and
black.
man, is that stuff. I mean, it just fills everything in. I mean, when you get done, you don't have no swirls, you don't have nothing, but it's black, black.
Yeah, I hate black. I've never owned a black vehicle. I hope to never own a black motorcycle. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Black is whack.
Black is classy. Black
Yeah,
black is classy. It's always been Harley. It always will be Harley.
I know. I know. And a
I
good
mean,
Harley Davidson, a good Harley Davidson paint job, black don't crack. That'll always come back. You
yeah.
can always get a nice black paint job to come back and look good.
I mean, I love your colored bikes, and I mean, I do. I mean, I like it. I'm just not you know. I mean, it's changing for me. It's definitely changing now that I'm getting into all these colors, but
Yeah,
um, I don't know. I still love gray and black. It's just my favorite,
yeah. No, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Black was the most popular color for so many years for a reason. People love it.
right? Another black road glide.
Yeah. All right. Last year when we first got to Arizona Bike Week, right? We were at the oh man, what the heck's the name of that bar? Oh, it's the bar that Thrash and Supply always goes to when they go to Sturgis. It's right on a little river. Oh man, I can't believe I can't remember the.
Sturgis or Arizona Bike Week?
Oh, Sturgis. I meant Sturgis. Did I say
Oh,
Arizona Bike
okay.
Week? All right. So
Yeah.
when I went to Sturgis, it's a little bar. I can't remember the name of it. The flies were horrible. I couldn't even eat my roast beef sandwich there. But anyways, my buddy RJ, who has a black street glide, I don't know. I forget if he left his lights on or if he parked somewhere where he shouldn't have. But like we were there for like 10 minutes, and over the loudspeaker, the guy goes, And the guy with the black street glide, come to the front. You need to move. And everybody's like, what? Like 55 people started going to the front desk.
Right.
But yeah,
You
so
know, that we should actually talk about that. So Arizona Bike Week is coming up
coming up.
here, yeah, like in the next couple weeks.
Yep.
So, I mean, instead of doing Daytona next year, maybe we should do Arizona Bike Week.
It is so far for me to get there.
Oh, good Lord, it's so far for me to get there too.
Yeah,
I mean,
true. I guess you're right, but it's just doesn't have the same feel.
have you
I
been
don't.
there?
I've been to Arizona Bike Week. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's real small.
There's tons of riding down there, though, isn't there?
There is, but it takes forever to get there. You got to take the highway. There's no back roads. Everything's like a 4-lane road. But once you get to the nice spots, yeah, it's nice roads. Definitely nice roads through the mountains and the canyons and stuff. And I I mean it was great riding, but I just don't think it was worth the 30-hour ride to get out there. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
They
well,
got
especially now that you're gonna have a job, it's
I don't have a job yet. I mean, I went and
well,
talked
I
to
said
him.
you're gonna have a job.
I know, but I will call in sick as much as I need to. Trust me, I'm not worried about that. um,
Uh,
but yeah, Arizona Bike
I-
Week's a good time. It's just not that big. I mean, it's like if someone from Arizona rode out here to go to Laconia.
right.
It's kind of similar. I mean, I don't know. The weather's probably better out there, but it was cold when I was out there. It was a little chilly. We stayed in Scottsdale, and it never really got warm. So, no, but I might be down for it again. Let's bring that up again at a later time.
This year I have to do Daytona.
Yeah, you're doing Daytona. You already mentioned it on the podcast. We got man that Airbnb we had. All right, let's just talk about Daytona for a second because it was the 85th anniversary this year, and I feel like everybody was saying that the numbers were down, the attendance was down. Um, I
That's
didn't
what I
feel that.
heard too.
I didn't feel that way. I felt like it was crowded, and I know I kept on saying at the beginning the cops were horrible, which they were. They were everywhere, but I didn't get pulled over. No, nobody I knew got pulled over. So, you just
Well, who was the Big Mike 135?
yeah, Big Mike
He said he got his first ticket down there.
this year.
Yep.
Really?
I think he said it on. Okay, I'm saying this. I'm pretty sure it was him. And I'm pretty sure he said it on Dr. Harley's live the other night.
Okay. Well, I mean, I did ride with Big Mike while I was down there, and I can see why he might have got a speeding ticket. Just saying. He was cruising, but that bike sounds so good. It did. It really does. It's pretty sick sound. It almost makes me want to build a motor and have a spare bike that was like a fast bike.
Right.
But all right, so back to the Daytona stuff. So
that's a new CVO, isn't it?
no, I think it's an ST. I think it's a Road Glide ST
Okay.
that Dr. Holly put a big cam in it. Well, he's got the 135 kit, obviously.
Right.
Yeah. So
I didn't watch a bunch of that stuff. I think he did that kind of before I started really watching everything that he was doing.
yeah,
As far
I
as
think
Dr.
so.
Harley.
I think recently he just did the cam, but before that he did a bunch of stuff. So you probably missed out on.
Yeah.
But so I know you've never been to like a big event or anything, but on Main Street in Daytona, they have food vendors. It smells gross. I could never eat off them, but how much do you think it costs for a corn dog from
I'm
a
gonna say
vendor?
$10.
Ooh, You'd be wrong. $20 for a freaking corn dog.
Really?
Yeah, I was oh God.
Man, you're just laying it on to me, so trying to get me out there.
Well, no, that's just Main Street. You don't eat on Main Street, and you don't hang out there that much. That Main Street's just cruise through, maybe go to Froggy's. Other than that, you're just kind of on the outskirts, hanging out, doing cool stuff. It'll be fun. Trust me, you're gonna have a good time.
Help! My parents are an hour away, man. We can eat like kings
All right,
for free, for free.
all right, I'm down for taking an hour ride.
Will your bike go that far? Do you know how
I,
far to go on a tank?
I do not. I don't know that question. No, but I've spent. Oh, speaking of gas prices, while we were down in Daytona, the gas prices rocketed up. Like I think I put over $100 in gas throughout the week in my bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. We were putting some miles down. What can I say? I'm a mile muncher.
I I I probably put $100 worth of gas in mine in 4 days just coming out to your house and back.
Oh yeah, I believe yeah, it's putting some miles down. I believe that.
So
Yeah.
it's funny because my parents, I I'm planning on going down there for Christmas, and like I said, they're an hour away. So if I'm taking my bike with me, and if I can get my dad to empty his little shed thing out, and so I have someplace to put it, I'll probably just leave it down there,
Oh, there you go.
and and then um, and then I'll just bring it back with me when I come back.
In
And
March.
yeah, yeah, after Daytona.
Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
so he's been telling all his friends about that I'm coming down and I'm bringing my bike with me, and and he's like, "Oh man, I've got people set up and everybody wants to ride with you and stuff." And I'm like, "Dad," I says, "I don't ride like I'm 80, I'm like, and him and my mom are both like, "Well, one day you can just ride nice, and just be nice to people and go ride." And I'm like, "Okay, I've come down for a week. How many days am I going to get? I mean, they've got a schedule set up. They probably already have a schedule set up for us. When we come down, all the friends and stuff they want us to meet and the things they want to do with us and
Eh,
food
I'm
places.
I'm only gonna play bingo one night. All right, that's it.
Oh no, they are not. My parents are rockers, man. They're not bingoers. They're on the go.
Oh, God, I'll probably want to hang out with them then. They sound like fun.
You will. Heck yeah, they're awesome. I
Good.
I gotta say.
All right, so Ethan's going to Daytona 2027. We got that figured out. But all right, let's. I wanted to bring this up actually. So next week, Ethan finally put in some work for the podcast, and Ethan got us a guest for next weekend. Brandon from the Gillstrap Garage. I've been watching him on YouTube for I don't even know now. I was trying to think of it after like you confirmed that he's going to come on with us next week. I was trying to think about when I started watching his channel. It had something to do with him and his wife Allie went out for a ride. Oh, I can't remember, but it's been a while, so I'm excited to talk to him. So if anybody of you guys, you watch Gillstrap Garage or go check him out on YouTube, if you have any questions or anything you want us to bring up with him, shoot us a message on Instagram. We'll gladly bring up something to talk about with him, and I'm sure he'll want to interact because he's got a pretty good following on YouTube, and I'm interested to hear about his story.
So did you ever watch the video where he's talking about Allie getting her license? Or she already had her license. He got her that Dyna, that '05 Dyna, and she wanted to start riding. And he was kind of going back and forth on his feelings about it,
Yeah.
And for me, so my wife rides with me all the time. I mean, she's huge on riding on the back. We do a lot of trips, and everybody's always on her. All the other girls are on her about, well, when are you going to get your own bike? When, and I mean, almost like making it like talking down to her that, oh, like, oh, you don't want to ride your own bike? She's like, no, I like sitting on the back rubbernecking and taking pictures and, just enjoying the ride. I don't want to be in control of this thing. And just like she doesn't want to drive the vehicle. Good Lord, she if I'm in the car, she is not driving.
Yeah. Oh,
You
same.
know,
Same.
so but on the flip side of that, I am very supportive of it. I'm always telling her, I'm like, hey, if you ever want to, even just go to Harley and take the classes and and get your license, so you could, if you wanted to, you could. I mean, I don't have no problem getting a little 250 Rebel for her to rip around on if she wanted to, if she just wanted to learn how to do it, and where she could say she could, she knows how,
Yeah.
but she don't want to.
I mean,
Uh,
that's fine. Like everybody, you need to have a backpack. Like not every girl wants to ride. Like you said, your wife just likes to enjoy the ride and sit back and not have to worry about anything. There's nothing wrong with that.
right. And
But
she don't want people passing us either. Like that is a no go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But so Brandon, Allie, she rides. I think that was some of the videos where she went out. Something. She broke the clutch, or she burnt up the clutch, or something on her bike out there. But I've been watching his videos for a while. That's all. That's what I wanted to say. And he'll be on with us next week. So, like I said, if you got any questions for him, shoot us a message, and we'll bring it up.
Well, I know it was brought up on a few of their videos that he has a hard time keeping up with her. So
Yeah. So we'll find out all about that.
I hope he watches before he comes on. I hope he watches this one. So
He says he does. So we'll see what happens.
She does tease him quite a bit about not being able to keep up.
I know.
So
So all right. So I got a question for you. You're building this
Shoot.
bike. You're almost done. Like, have you ever and do you ever plan on naming your bike? Do you give your bikes a name or your old cars a name?
So the black bike is Lou,
Oh, you do give names. Oh boy.
but I haven't yet with this one. I just haven't.
So the Road Glide, the name you named it Lou.
Yep.
Where'd that come from?
Stupid. It's the license plate. It's Lou. I'm like, it's perfect, Lou.
So wait, the state issued. You didn't like do a personalized vanity plate. It's just the state. The issued plate is Lou.
Right.
Huh. All right. All right. I mean that makes sense. I can see that because I don't name any of my bikes. I think that's just I don't know. I don't. If I'm gonna go out riding, I don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna take out Betsy today."
Right.
Like no, I'm gonna take the Teal FXR. I'm gonna take my Dyna. I'm gonna take the old shovel. There's no names. Even with like my cars, like there's just no names. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Fox body out. I'm gonna take my truck. I just I never got into the naming of bikes or vehicles. Like, do you think you're gonna give a name to the Softail?
I don't know.
Well, probably not now, but I think you were thinking about it.
No, well, I mean, I thought of a couple, but it just nothing. I don't know. I just have a hard time with it. Coming up with a good name.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's why naming your bike is so stupid. Because I don't know.
I already got 424 on it. That's enough.
Yeah, what's that number from? Is that like? Oh, geez. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know this. I already asked this question. That's like the anniversary date, right?
Yep.
All right. So, all right. While we're on the subject of your bike, you posted those pictures on the Ridelife podcast Instagram. It looks sick.
Yep.
I just have one question. Don't get offensive and go out tomorrow and automatically change it. But the derby cover. What is up with the Derby cover?
I love the Derby cover. I don't care what you say about it. I wouldn't change it.
Good. Well, what is it? Like did you have that made for you and your wife? Like what's the
Yeah,
story
yeah,
behind
yeah.
it?
Yep, that's just it. Yep.
All right.
So I really like the Marilyn Monroes that have her in what's that skull called? Like when she's the skeleton. Oh,
I know
I forget what.
I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of. So then my wife's always had like purple hair. Like ever since her and I've been together, she's had purple hair.
All right.
Like just the bottom. It was all blonde but it was like nobody else's hair. I mean, it was like purple, like my bike purple. It was deep and it didn't look all washed out trailer trash. It was. I
All right.
mean,
I'm
so
glad you
anyway,
clarified that.
I'm just saying, it wasn't like Oh yeah. Anyways, so
Not like she just came
uh,
from Detroit.
right, right.
All right.
So, anyways, yeah. So that was kind of where that all stemmed from, and and me, she's my ride or die, so it kind
All
of
right.
just fitting, it's
Yeah.
fitting.
All right. That's
That
cool. Like
whole that whole bike revolves around I ride it without her. So the bike. So if I was going to name it anything, I would name it her because like that's her when she's not when I'm by myself. Like
gotcha. All
because
right.
if we take the road glide, she's then she's with me.
So
So
if you take Lou, she's with you.
right.
All right. I'm learning. I'm learning this.
Yeah, I don't. If I'm going by myself, I'm taking this
Yeah.
most of the time.
All right. And you're still getting an FXR, right? Do you think you'll have an FXR for Daytona, or do you think
No,
the
no.
Purple Magician's coming?
I if I might have an FXR, but it won't be built.
All right.
So the next, I'm not doing this again. This was just kind of too stressful. Like I feel like I'm under the crunch, and it was very expensive, very, like I did it all in a few months and it was super expensive and um I didn't plan ahead, so
No, we never do.
um right, but I would like to just do one and take my time and take a couple years and just do it exactly how I want and
Yeah.
um and I've already been searching parts and because I want to get so I would like to get like a 2015 touring um for the chassis, but I'd like to get a Road King instead of a Road Glide so I don't have to go through that whole harness.
Yeah.
Um, but at least that way I've got everything I need to start off with. So if I can just find a wrecked Road King,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do an M8. Even though I don't know if you saw that post that Steve did, um, Chamberlain, but he just posted a thing on Instagram about his M8 FXR, and it's freaking sweet. I mean, it is sweet,
Yeah.
and but I'm good with a twin.
Yeah. Did you see? Do you watch FXR Bazaar on YouTube, Kyle? He does some pretty good YouTube stuff. Have you watched the latest video where they go up to Joe Kid's house and it's him and another
Yeah,
kid, Kwong, I think his name is.
right. That
Dude,
one of 39 or something.
yeah, dude, that bike is sick. But did you hear what he said about like he doesn't cut the frames? The only thing he does, he modifies the oil pan
Right.
so he can pull it in and out, put an Evo back in if he wants. That's the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
And then you can
So
maintain the factory FXR mid controls.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that stuff. I'm not. I mean, that's why it just really I'm kind of in a perfect place right now because I don't care if it's a shovel head. I don't care what it is.
You
I'm
can't.
not using any of that anyway. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. I know what you're saying. But with it taking a year or two, I don't know. I feel like my mind change, my style changes. So if I started building a bike and it took me 3 years to do it, I might finish the bike and be like, ugh, like I don't even like it anymore. uh,
oh
but
man, I like one thing. That's I mean I you've seen the Road Glide. I mean
yeah, you do have a
it's
style. You have your own style. Well, same with me. Like all my bikes are like pretty much the same, except for my shovel behind me. But
right.
all my bikes, like I remember, Jeff Cochran. He was the original owner of Sucker Punch Sally's.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I remember listening to an interview with him, and they said to him like, it's like you seem like you build the same bike over and over and over again. And he's like, well, that's just what I like, and yeah, it's not going to change. So it's hard to not build a bike the same way that you like. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I so there's just certain things that just I they feel good to me. You know, I'm always going to run a 28-inch bar. You know, I mean, I like a 28-inch bar.
Yeah,
And the truth is, FXR division is really what got that started for me because they used to make a like a 12-inch like an ape hanger type handlebar, and it was 28 inches wide. And I ran that on my first Road Glide, and um, I loved it.
yeah.
So I mean, that's what started the whole 28 inches. And then everything I got after that was always so freaking wide that it just I mean after you have it, you can't go back to wide. I mean, this
No.
and
Well,
it's amazing with 1 inch. That's what she said. 1 inch can make a difference.
one
Okay,
inch
one
makes a
inch.
huge difference.
Right, right. So I mean, it is what it is. People laugh when I say 28. You
Yeah,
know, like what's so big about? What about 29? I'm not doing 29. I do 28.
yeah. I mean, that all started back for me too, because I was into shovels for a long time, old Triumphs and shovels, and always trying to make them skinny tank, skinny front end, narrow bars. So it's like I kind of took that over to my FXR and my Dyna. I'm like, I want skinny handlebars, and they just feel right to
Right.
me. Even doing wheelies and stuff like that, the skinny handlebars just feel good to me. Um,
Yeah, I mean when I hold my arms out, I mean this isn't comfortable. I mean
no,
this is comfortable, you know? Like this is where I'm gonna have control.
I agree.
So anyway,
Well,
it's a it's all a preference. You know, most people when I mean they put them ape hangers on and they put the thrashing bars on and they really don't know any difference.
no,
I mean they don't know any different. They don't. If that's what you ride with, then that's all you know. Then that's all you know.
yeah. I mean, a
But
majority of the people, like we've talked about before, they buy suspension with all this adjustability. They take it out of the box, they bolt it on their bike, and they never touch them. So
right,
they don't know any better. They just think that's it. They're better than stock.
right, right.
But speaking of
So
control, I sent you a picture the other day. I was out for a little ride on the Dyna.
I don't want to talk about this.
Not we're
We're
talking
not
about
talking.
it.
No, this.
Yep.
I'm gonna be a child here in a minute.
And yeah, the Dyna fender finally got scraped, so it's gonna get cut up.
Oh well, it was coming.
Yeah, you know it.
Everybody knew you was gonna do it.
Yeah, so whatever. They made thousands
Now
of them.
it's uh, you're just doing it to spite me.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
you know what? You just listened to Zach, because all you did was listen to Zach, and now you're like, oh, yep, that's right. Every 2003 was a anniversary bike. Well, Zach was wrong. Okay.
He wanted to know if you knew that every bike in 2003 was an anniversary bike.
I get it. I get it.
All right.
I'm just saying that it's just the most iconic anniversary bike ever made.
I agree. I love it, and I want more anniversary bikes. So
So you can cut them up and ruin them.
yeah,
Why
exactly.
why pay the extra why pay the extra money for an anniversary bike?
Well, because I need the tank. I'm not messing around with the tank. I've already ruined one tank in my lifetime, a 100th anniversary tank. I'm not going to do that again. All right,
Right.
if I had a lowrider front fender and rear fender, I might think otherwise. But I don't know how many times I got to tell you, it's a Super Glide. It's the toilet version of the Dyna. It's just a regular fender with regular paint on it. There's nothing special about it. The tank, on the other hand, is special. You know, '03 lowrider with the front fender and the rear fender done up a little bit. That's special. But like I said, I know it's only original once. I get it, but
Yep. Well,
I'm not gonna save it for the next guy.
hey, you know what? This is why we can't have anything nice.
I know. I know.
I mean, you're just trying to be a trash biker.
Oh God, here we go.
Biker trash. That's biker trash.
Oh
That's what
my
you.
God, he wheelies his bike. He must be go home to your friggin'.
uh,
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna change the subjects. I am looking at my 1986 Fox body right now,
yep.
and in my head, I'm thinking I'm gonna list that on Marketplace for trade. I want to trade it for like an older F100 or a Lightning, something 2-wheel drive pickup truck that I can lower, and I can put the bikes in the back of it, go to the stunt lot, because I don't ride. I just put them in the back of the truck and go to the stunt lot or whatever, or I just cruise around town with the bike in the back of the truck. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Well, you ought to look at Jeremy's Instagram.
Why is he
He's got
selling
an
something?
F1. But he's got a nice F100. I mean, it's I can't imagine it's worth more than what your Fox body is. But hey, I mean, he might be willing to make you a deal for that thing. Good Lord, you got to have a bunch of money into that. It, that's not just your average Fox body.
No, a Coyote swap. But you know what? I was thinking about it today. Like I made a little ad. I wrote up an ad. It's kind of almost a project. It's a running project because I kind of lost interest in it. Like you said, because it took over 3 years to do it. And I was just wanted to drive it. So it's got no heat. None of the gauges work except for the fuel gauge. The transmission is still the stock transmission, but it's got the QuickTime bell housing, so you could bolt up a TKX, a new Tremec, no problem. Um, but from the factory, it never had AC. It's got roll up windows, so it's a hot rod. Um,
Right.
but I mean, to finish that car, a new transmission and get the gauges. I already bought all the cool autometer gauges. So to get
Yep.
that car going, get the gauges going, and slap in a $2,500 transmission, and that friggin' car is sick.
Right.
So that's how I gotta market it. But I will look at Jeremy's Instagram.
Yeah.
That guy has everything. What
He,
the heck?
oh, he. So I think. Well, yeah. Whatever. Anyway. So. um. Oh, what was I gonna? I wanted to talk about last week.
Oh, you wanted to talk about my
I
Dyna?
no, I wanted to talk about no last week's episode. So I want to go back to that question you had. You when you asked me that question, you kind of got caught me off guard. Like that. Were you saying my favorite? Because it seems like you used the word favorite, or were you using the word best? Like what was the best upgrade?
Oh,
Because there is definitely. I don't know why I like the cross handle or cross risers, but I talk about them all the time. I I tell people about them. It's just it's just one of them talking points that seems like it's always brought up.
yeah.
but there was never a bigger game changer than when I did the suspension on the Road Glide.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's reposition the question and be like, what part did you buy for your bike that you just figured, this would be a cool part, but you installed it and you're like, holy crap, that like changed everything. That is one of the best parts. Like you didn't
yeah,
think it was going to be that good.
I I did not expect it to be the suspension to be that good. And I mean, so I did that suspension, man, 5 years ago, and Legend was top of the game then, and to buy the arcs and stuff. I think 5 years ago, I think I paid. I think I have over 2,500 into that, with everything,
Yeah.
and I mean, it was just my wife was like, that is she when somebody would ask her, she's like, don't ever complain about spending money on their suspension because that is it. And I mean, all them girls, we're going over, we're riding with a little group or something, and they're all standing up on the back, we're going over railroad tracks or something, and I mean, we're just floating over it.
Yeah.
But again, you have to adjust it. You have to set it up. I mean, you know, um, I've I've lost over 100 pounds since I put that suspension on. This is I mean, I've had to adjust that suspension as we're going because 100 pounds is a big deal.
Oh, for sure. Heck yeah.
So
All right. So suspension. That's so. If you asked me that question, I'd have to say a part that I just kind of bought, just because I seen it, I saw it on Cruisy Originals. It would have to be that Mueller, the ramp, the easy pull clutch,
yeah,
ramp and ball setup. Like that's a game changer. That's a great investment.
I was telling you about that Mueller way before you.
Oh God, here we go. I know. Well, no, because I
That's
remember. I remember when you rode out here last year, and you had the Elite clutch lever, and you had the Mueller, and
right.
I felt it. I was like, holy shit! And then I put the Elite and the Mueller on my FXR, and then everybody's like you can't put those two together, and blah blah blah. But I didn't have any problem. I mean, it took me a while to adjust it. I did fine adjusting, and I got it just right. And it feels it's the best feeling clutch I have.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. I actually made some adjustments on mine when I was in there. So we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
So here's something. Oh, good Lord, dude, I'm sorry. I'm always forgetting your Boston Throttle Society. I'm always forgetting his first name.
Which one?
Um,
It's Hunter and Kevin.
Hunter,
Hunter has the lowrider ST.
right?
Yeah.
So I messaged him last night, and of course, you know, being a young kid, he sends me all this stuff. I can't even figure out how to look at it, and I can't. I'm asking my wife to take pictures of my phone and stuff because I can't save none of the pictures. I can't screenshot nothing. Then I tried to screenshot it, and I couldn't get the video to come. Anyways,
Wait,
me
wait,
being
wait.
old,
Yeah, hold on. You don't have an iPhone, right? You have one of those Android thingies, right?
I do.
Oh,
Yep.
that's your problem right there. So, all right, continue.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it my problem? Because it's push this whole YouTube and this whole podcast thing. It really pushes you to the Apple because everything's made to function with the Apple.
Because it's just so much easier. Like if he sent you a bunch of stuff on Instagram with your iPhone, I mean, you could screenshot it easily, save it to your camera roll, do whatever you want to do. It's easy.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
think someone like you, like tech illiterate like you, would have an iPhone. It's just so much easier. I tried that Android. Man, it's so confusing. I can understand why it'd be confusing for you.
well, I mean, I've had Android since the very first Galaxy that come out.
Oh, so you have no excuse.
So I mean, I get around on my phone pretty good,
All right.
and for an old guy, I do.
All right. So
but
what did he send you? Like, what did you ask him?
um, for clutch routing, clutch cable routing.
Oh,
I so I and dude, so I didn't. I'm always going to certain people for information, but I'm always I want them to know that I am not coming to them first. Okay, I am doing my due diligence to find out this information on my own, and
yeah,
then I go to them, so that um, you hear these shop owners all the time, and they're, you know, well, people just want my secrets, they're just calling up trying to get my. This is not what I'm doing, like I know what needs to be done. I went to the dealership, not one lowrider ST on the floor. It's a big dealership, not one lowrider ST on the floor. So I went around and looked at all the soft tails, and I don't think they're the same
okay,
because that fairing and the bracket and stuff. So the way I had it routed before, it had like a couple big bends in it. Okay, and so it come down from your handlebars, then it come back, and it kind of like made a tight bend at the bracket, and I'm like, man, I couldn't ever get it adjusted quite right because I feel like that bend was just too many bends.
yeah. Yeah,
Does that
no.
make sense? I mean,
Oh yeah, no, that's a huge problem. Like even with my FXR, like I've changed the routing on it just because, like you said, I don't like anything more than a 45-degree bend in your clutch cable. It can't be good.
right.
Right.
But I
So
mean
yeah,
to have three or four of them is even worse.
yeah, I agree.
So anyway, so I sent him a message, and he sent me some pictures and stuff, and so now I'm trying to figure out how to route this clutch cable and make it look good. And I just so the way they route that is it comes off of your bars,
Yeah,
and it loops, and then it goes right down, and it goes right behind your triple tree.
yeah.
And I had routed that like that before, like just test routing, and I'm like, man, it's a huge pinch point.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, to me, that's a huge pinch point, but I guess that's the way they come stock. So maybe it's not I mean, it looks like a pinch point to me.
Yeah.
uh,
Like on your triple trees, is there like a cutout in the middle of it where you could go through the middle of your triple tree, the top triple tree, or
yeah, I can go out to, but I've got that. I made that custom. I did so much work to make myself more work.
so this is why you're not building another custom bike.
Um, well, I mean, I don't know. But I tell you what, so the people that put me onto this, they weld up this whole thing, and I left myself a big old trap door in the bottom of my frame. And so the first thing I ran into today, matter of fact, was I got the gauge pod from Thrashing, the carbon fiber gauge pod.
Yep.
Well, I already had all my wires run, so my speedometer wire was just up there. So I had to fish that out of the frame, unplug it, then fish it back through the. I don't know how I'm going to get it back in there. Okay, but I couldn't even imagine trying to get back in there if I didn't have that cheater hole in the bottom of the frame. And so, I mean, good Lord, that just seems bad to me. Seems
Yeah.
bad.
Well, so did Hunter? Was he? So did you ever figure out? The
He was
pictures.
he was very helpful.
Yeah,
He's always very helpful.
yeah. We're gonna
He's a
have
good
them.
kid.
Yeah, we're gonna have them back on before Laconia and before the barbecue. They're gonna come back on.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure. I'm sure he'll make it up there. He'll probably make it up for that barbecue.
yeah, he said well, he better make it up. He says he is. But let's just talk about Laconia real quick. So I want to talk about this shirt that I'm wearing, High Test
Oh,
Supply. My buddy Greg So I don't know if you can see this shirt, but like I said, Laconia Beach, Laconia, that sign, the infamous sign. And on the back of this T-shirt is my buddy Cody doing a wheelie in front of it. It's just a really freaking cool T-shirt. Fall Laconia, specific Laconia Bike Week 26. He just came out with some windbreakers, a lightning tee, and some other cool shit. He's got cool stickers. So just for you guys, the people listening, go over to hightestsupply.com and use the code CODY10, CODY10. It'll get you a little bit off the sticker price, and you get a cool ass T-shirt, and you can wear it to the barbecue, wear it to Laconia, and you'll fit right in. People won't even know you're not from New Hampshire.
Okay. So what's just so everybody knows, anybody that doesn't know, okay, he's in a square this big.
I know.
So
I can barely see myself.
I cannot see that shirt, but you'll be able to see it when he's on your TV or whatever. But oh, good. Don't get up, man. Jeez, oh, Pete.
See that?
Next thing you know, your mic's gonna be on the floor. Nice. All right.
See the back?
I just told you I have my problems last week with my bifocals.
Can you see the back?
I can see the back. Back looks cool.
Right.
Where's Beach?
Yeah. So I think everybody go to High Test Supply, get a T-shirt. They're pretty cool.
So now is it like, are the XLs Harley XL or are they like normal XL?
Now this is an XL right now, and it fits me perfect. So I think a double XL would fit you perfect.
Okay. So it's on the smaller side. Just, man, people need to know this. Like there's such a big difference. Like Harley XLs fit me great. What's rolling throttle?
Yep.
Okay, so he sent me 2 shirts, and one was an XL and one was a 2XL. And I'm telling you, that 2XL is so freaking big. I'm like, I can't even wear it. It's I was thinking of bring it to Mobbin and give it to one of the bigger boys.
Yeah. But no, I think no, this extra large fits me perfect. It's a really I like my T-shirts to be tight around the neck, and this has got a nice tight collar, good material. He hand designs all the shirts and everything. So I just saw the windbreaker he came out with, and I think I might have to get one of those too. So High Test Supply, go over there at checkout, Cody10, get yourself a little. I believe it might be 10% off, but I'm not sure. So go check them out on Instagram, High Test Supply.
Right.
So that was my plug.
Well, so going back to last week's, I got a couple things. Hold on.
All right, go ahead. We got time.
Okay. 100% starter button on the starter. Hands down, that's where you need to put it.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't say that in the episode, because I'm a big fan of that. You're there. I mean, there's nothing to go wrong. It's just there.
Well, everybody was saying it's a great backup, because if your button up top goes off, you got that. But like, I don't want to see that button.
Why would you? Right. Why even have the button on top when you? That's the only thing you need.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. That's all. That's it.
All right. Noted. All right. Starter button's going on the starter. Next.
Yep. Then the next thing is, so I said I don't lose things.
Yep.
Well, that was 100% a lie. Okay. I got a magnet on my phone, and I stick it to things all the time. And I've got an Android watch in the house that I keep service on, just so I can find my phone. I never wear it. I don't wear it anywhere. I don't wear. all I do is go in and get it and bring it out to the garage and sound my phone off so that I can hear my because my phone's always on silent. So anyway, that
Yeah, where you going with this?
I just because I was saying last week how I really don't lose stuff, but I do. I lose my phone all the time. I'm never looking at it. I'm never watching it. So it's I set it down somewhere and then I just until I think about it or I need it for something to look something up, I it never crosses my mind where it's at.
Yeah, I know, because when I text you, it takes you 3 hours to text me back, and it's so friggin' annoying.
I'm sorry. I am bad about it. I hate the ringer. I I my buddy Kentucky, and I should say enough right there, but he has that stupid Dukes of Hazard ringer, and I'm telling you, I thought my um, 80s alarm, phone alarm was bad, like annoying. That Dukes of Hazard, I mean, once you hear that about 30 times a day, because it's always so loud that I mean, I'm like 3 bays down from him working, but I can hear that ringer going off, every time somebody texts him, and
I
it's
can't.
crazy.
I can't tell you the last time my phone was off of vibrate. My phone's been on vibrate since I've owned an iPhone.
Well,
I
mine
can't
is
be.
just on silent.
It's funny. You ever see that meme where it's like back in the day we used to pay for ringtones,
Right, right.
and now it's like our phones are on just on silent forever. Like we don't want to hear anything from it. But,
So I got a buddy who just, and I think he listens to this podcast.
all
He
right.
had a lowrider S, and he wrecked it at the end of last year, and he keeps talking. Oh, I'm gonna get a Harley. I'm gonna get a Harley. I'm gonna get a Harley. And then he went out and bought a Tenere. It's an adventure bike,
Yeah, oh, yeah, I've seen them.
and I'm like, you got the exact bike you should have got for you. It's the perfect bike for you. And he says, I feel like you're mocking me. And I says, I am 100% not mocking you. Okay, you ride with guys that one rides like a KLX and the other one rides a BMW, and they're both adventure bikes. And I says, man, if my friends didn't ride what I ride, if I didn't, I wouldn't ride. If all my friends were on adventure bikes, I'd ride an adventure bike so that we could all experience the same thing. But I'm like, you guys riding together, I says, you are not even experiencing the same things. On the road, off on the gravel roads, nothing. It's not even the same experience. I mean, you want to share something. I mean, that's the whole point of even a Harley is, we're sitting here right now. We're talking about the parts we're putting on, and we get it because we're both Harley guys, and we kind of doing the same things.
Yep.
But if you were doing something completely different, if you were talking about your CR 125, I mean, I'm not into that stuff anymore. I don't really know anything about them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you rode a GSXR 1000, I don't think I'd be talking to you.
Right, right. I mean, it just is what it is. You can the thought of having a Harley is great, but if nobody rides a Harley, don't go buy a Harley because that isn't going to be that's not
Yeah,
going to make you happy.
yeah, unless you're thinking about starting a new trend in your village.
Right, right. But he was outnumbered, and then I tried to get him to go ride with me a few times. I mean, and when I say a few, like all summer, like I kept trying, and he always had an excuse not to go. And I said, dude, I said you just needed to get over your fears one time and go with me, But I just think we're pretty aggressive, and I think he might have been a little worried about that. So, um,
Those like those Africa Twins, those BMW adventure bikes, they're pretty cool. Like I'd like to have one. A Pan America. I mean, I'd probably get a a Pan America if I was going to get an adventure bike.
Right, because I'm a Harley guy, but
Yeah.
right,
So
me too. I've said the same thing, but I don't even want it for off road. Dude, I got rid of my dirt bikes when I started getting hurt, and it started. I was weeks, of hobbling around, and
uh,
no way. I'm done. At this age, good Lord, I don't need to crash.
you know what? I am done with snowmobiles because my my shoulder my shoulder still hurts from that crash.
Oh man, that's
Uh,
hilarious.
no, it's not. Like what the frig? I
Uh,
probably did something bad. I probably should have went to the hospital, but I'm a man. I don't go to the hospital.
right now you got a job and
Yeah.
good insurance.
Yeah.
You can go get that checked out right after you unload the truck, and you're like, oh.
I mean, I was excited about going back to work, to be honest with you, but now I'm not really. The excitement's kind of wearing off already. I mean, it'll be
You haven't even
nice.
went back yet.
I know it will be nice because you know how they always say is like you either have all the time in the world or you have all the money in the world. Oh no, they say like you have all the time but no money, or you have all the
Right,
money but no time. So I mean,
right.
the last few years I've had all the time and not all the money I wanted. So now I'm gonna go back to work and I'm gonna have all the money, but I just might not have all the time.
Yep.
But my
Oh,
my
that's why
dyno's
I'm
gonna be
going back.
sick.
That's why we're doing this podcast early because I got to get up at 12:30 and go to work. So
Yeah.
the
But
I'm gonna start doing my 12s again because I've been slacking.
oh God, yeah,
And
I am not. I told my old boss, I said 8 9 hours a day. I'm out. That's it. And he said no problem. So I'm not. I'm not going. I used to go to work at 4 in the morning and get home at 6:30 every night. And
yeah,
no, I don't. I don't want to do that. I just want to put another 5 6 years into the union, build up my pension plan, and that's it. Call it a day.
well, we were talking. The wife and I were just talking about um, the traveling and stuff. So I mean, I'm basically gonna be gone for 3 weeks on a bike, and I'm like, not that I'm gonna spend this much, but this is how much money I want for this trip. Like this is how much I want.
Yeah.
And she's like, I agree. And you know, but in order for me to have that, it's because I didn't plan, and so in order for me to have that, it's like I gotta, I gotta. I mean, that's you. It's only what 13 weeks away.
I'm not counting, but let's
I th-
just talk about mobbing the mountains because I got friends coming. So I don't even care if you don't want to talk about stunt riding. It's gonna happen in mobbing in the mountains.
well, I mean, that's great,
Yeah.
but I mean, West Virginia's got such great roads that I mean, stunting isn't even if you had roads like that everywhere, everywhere, you wouldn't need to be doing the whole stunting thing. I mean, it is
No.
just nuts. It's nuts.
No. You would need.
It's
I
not
have.
even about going fast. It's not. You know what? It don't matter if you have an Evo or an M8, or it's not going to matter because in the curves you can only go so fast. Then it's skills, and it's
Yeah.
skills.
I think I'm bringing the Dyna.
Yeah.
So, but no, we got I got a good group of people coming with me. So I think Cody, Jared, Joey, Mason. I think there's like 5 or 6 other people coming. They're gonna book a cabin. They're gonna be coming up. So we're gonna have a good group to ride with, and every night we're gonna have a good group to hang out with, and just talk bikes around the fireplace. And I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
And
Uh,
I know you're excited to meet PA Biker. So
I am excited to meet everybody.
yeah,
Everybody
Dr. Harley, Big
in
Mike.
person.
Yep,
Even though I feel like I already kind of know him.
yep. You get to meet Drew, his wife. It's gonna Mobbing in the Mountain is gonna be a good time. I can't wait. I'm glad that I got other people coming from my town. So I'll have people to go out there with.
Well, fine. I'm gonna invite people from up here so that
Get
I got people to be with.
get Jeremy to come out.
No way. I think he'd get people hurt. Okay, anybody trying to keep up would get hurt.
All right.
People don't know how to. That's the one thing. We are all men. At the end of the day, we're all men, and sometimes
I mean, you rode with me. You
my
know my ride. I'm a good rider.
you are just ask. You'll tell me. I don't know. We never got over 45. Who knows? Who knows how good a rider you are?
I'm looking. Well, you're going to be here in Laconia before we go to
Right.
Marvin, so yeah, it's going to be a good time. Man, I'm really looking forward to. Do you think we should do a Ride Life barbecue T-shirt or just some stickers? We got to do something for the people that come to show up to the barbecue. We got to give them something.
Yeah.
I think.
Slap on the back and how you doing?
No, I got some stickers
stunt
made
show,
up.
A stunt show.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're going to be doing some, driveway fun, driveway sessions. And you know what's funny?
You better just let your neighbors know that, hey, this is going down this one day of the year, okay, and it's going to happen on the street.
I don't know if it's going to happen. No, I'm gonna try to tell everybody just to stick to the driveway, because if the cops do come, I want to be able to say, hey, it's right here. We're not doing it on the streets. It's right here in my driveway, private property. So we're going to try to contain it to the street. I mean, to the driveway.
Not everybody can do what they want to do in, a 30 by 30 little square pad.
Oh, then they have to just watch. Then they can't participate. But I got a design for a sticker, a Ride Life barbecue sticker. So I'll send that over to you. Maybe you can approve it, and we'll get them done.
Okay.
But yeah, that's June 14th.
Like I have a say in it anyway.
That's.
I think that's how you put it the other day.
No. What time should we do the barbecue? Since you're going to be here anyway, so what time should the barbecue start, you think?
Oh, good Lord, I have no idea. I mean,
God,
it's a day thing, right?
Yeah,
It's a day thing. It's lunch, right? So I mean, hell, if you want to get there at 10 o'clock, get there. We'll be up. It's not like you won't be up.
That's true. Yeah. So I was thinking,
your family's up 6, 7 o'clock. I mean,
oh yeah,
it just is what it is. So I mean, don't show up at 7 o'clock. That's not an invite to be there at 7.
They're probably going to leave the house anyway. So
yeah,
it'll be just me and you. Yeah. So I think officially it'll start around 12, 1 o'clock.
See, even your family don't want to be around the biker trash friends.
Oh boy. It's hey, it's a skill that maybe you don't have. That's all right. Hey, you don't have to bash us just because you don't have that skill. Hey, you're claiming that you can go around corners fast. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Right? I know.
Oh, can you drag a knee?
I need to get me a clapper so I can go out and beat the heck out of it.
You dragging foot pegs? What are you doing?
Actually, I am, man. I didn't get my foot pegs and mounts repowder coated, and I pulled them out, and I'm like, holy smokes, they're all scraped on the bottom.
All right,
I don't think I'll be scraping them. I won't be scraping them no more. Good Lord.
Now that you're higher. But yeah, you scraped your foot pegs. How'd that feel? That feel good?
Oh, yeah. It's just, I try not to. I want to hang my body off, keep the bike straight. And,
yep.
I mean, that's the goal, but it just don't always happen like that. So
yeah, I mean, you like to keep the bike straight around the corners. I like to keep the bike straight up and down in a wheelie.
Right.
See, we're all the same people. Come on, don't be bashing us, will you? Jesus.
I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing everybody else. Just you. You hold a special place in this.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
So-
what else you got for tonight? You got anything else for the people?
Well, so I thought were we talking earlier? We were talking earlier. What would be the perfect bike event?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I was talking Daytona. So, in your mind, like
Is
what?
Daytona your perfect bike event?
No, definitely not.
Oh, good Lord. Thank
No.
God.
So
Jeez.
my perfect bike event is a 1 day event. It happens in Brooklyn, New York. It's called the Indian Larry Block Party, um, Grease Monkey Garage, Grease Monkey Block Party. I think that's what they call it. But that's the ultimate event. Food, vendors, rock and roll band, mayhem going down on the streets, bikes everywhere, from panheads to M8s, and it's just mayhem. So that's my favorite event, and that's what I think every event should be. If we could have like 2 or 3 days of that, oh man, take me there.
Yeah. What about riding? Is there any good riding?
No, it's Brooklyn, New
Okay.
York.
So, all right. So it's a gathering.
Yeah. So, oh, but
It's,
all right.
it's not really
So,
a. I mean, it is. It was based at one point. It was based around bikes, but now it's just a party.
yeah. Well, I mean, this Mobbin in the Mountains has the potential of being one of the greatest events. It's got riding, great riding.
Yep.
It, it's got stunt shows. It's got good food, biker camaraderie. What's that word? Biker camaraderie. Camaraderie?
Yeah. Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Yes, that.
Camaraderie. Yep.
Um, so, what, like, if you were going to put on an event,
You took the words right out of my mouth.
all right,
You just kept right on it talking after you talked about your best event.
tell me about your best event.
You just said it. It's mob. I'm hoping it's mobbing. Dude, I'm telling you, West Virginia is it is some of the best riding. I just think it's one of them places that um, is very overlooked. You know, everybody skips it because they want to get to the dragon, and they can have it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a question. How far away is the dragon from this event? Do you know?
I don't even know where this event's at.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even looked it up where it's at. But it's West Virginia's pretty cut up. So like if you go up the west side of the state, it's all the old mining towns and stuff, you know. But then if you go on the east side, it's crazy that there's this little house and it's just green and beautiful and they've got a little farm there on the side of a mountain, you know, like it's but on the other side it looks I mean it's huge houses and stuff on the tops of mountains and they're just somebody just got up and walked away from it. I
Huh.
mean, for that house, you know, to have that house now versus then, you know, in the big boom. But I mean, now that house would cost you millions, and if somebody just walked away from it, like I couldn't even imagine, like, well, come on, honey, we're leaving. You know, we don't need this house no more.
You ever watch those YouTube channels where they just drive through these abandoned towns, and a lot of them are in West Virginia,
Yeah.
Alabama. It's crazy these towns that they just left behind.
Well, I mean, so you know, they're starting to open their minds back up now, so it's gonna, you know, that boom could come back,
Yeah.
and um, you know, it sucks that it's went this far. You know, the families and stuff that are there. I mean, what would you even do? I mean, once your family loses, you know, your dad loses his job, and you know, I mean, how do you get out? How do you get out of a place like that? You know, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It
I mean,
sucks.
it's just a bad situation.
Yep. All
And
right. Well, let's get back on a lighter note. How is the
yeah.
food? How is the food in West Virginia? Because I think a great biker event has to have good food, right?
So speaking of hot dogs, okay, there's a place, and man, what is it? It's like is it some crazy name, and we went there, and I mean, it's got like toilets hanging, and I mean, it's like this huge, like almost a junkyard like looking place, and I'll send you I'll send you a picture and stuff of it. But we went there and I'm like, I don't even think I can eat here. Like,
So it was gross. It was that
I'm
gross.
a Karen. I don't know, man. They got great ratings and stuff. I mean, I don't think they're gross. I just they're the people are so, the Southern hospitality there is, you know times 10. Take the best Southern hospitality you've had and make it times 10.
Yeah.
Until you get, them little rundown, abandoned towns and stuff. When you start rolling through there, a lot of people are kind of, sketchy about you. But for the most part, you stop into them restaurants and you get, some older lady that's, with her big Southern draw. I mean, yeah, dude, I love West Virginia. Cole Harley Davidson is my favorite Harley Davidson dealership in the United States that I've been to, and that's
Yeah.
in what, Bluefield. So
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, just good food. I mean, I know you haven't hang out with me a lot outside of the podcast, but I'm I have I like chicken fingers and French fries. I don't have a huge palate, so if I can get some pulled pork, some barbecue pulled pork, and sweet tea, I'm happy.
yeah,
So,
well, they definitely have sweet tea.
yep.
I mean, they might have pulled pork. I See, my thing is Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I can eat it nonstop. So anyway,
All
but
right.
I'm hoping that is the best event that I've ever been to, and that I'm gonna keep going to. And
I mean, you don't have much to
um,
compare it to. You've never been to a bike week.
no, but I've been to Bike Time in Muskegon,
Yeah.
and I've been to Blessing of the Bikes in Baldwin. I've been up there a few times.
All
I
right.
mean, there has to be, you know 10,000 people there,
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna enjoy
maybe.
Daytona 2027. There's 500,000 bikers there.
Dude, I don't like that many people. Okay.
Well, no, we don't. Like I said, we don't have to go to the main stuff. But every time you get on the bike and you go for a ride, you're gonna see other bikes. You pull up to a stop sign. Some big boss hoss pulls up next to you. You laugh at him and then you take off. And you see big wheel
Laugh at him. I
baggers.
want to check it out, man. I want to check it out.
Yeah, those
I
boss
really want.
hosses.
I would love to ride one, dude. I want to ride one. Just please,
I
somebody let me ride their boss hoss.
I would like to ride a boss hoss too. I don't know. I don't know how they hold on. Those things,
Man,
400 big
my
bucks.
one of the guys up here, one of the older guys that used to come ride with us a couple times a year, had a trike with a 327 in it, all built up and stuff. And I mean, dude, that thing was so fast. I mean, it was crazy fast. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's Boss Hoss, sign me up. I don't need to own one. I just want to ride it once,
Yeah, I don't want to own one or I don't want to be seen riding it. I just want to ride it.
right?
So, oh
It's
well.
a what's the Eagle, that gun? It's like the 50 cal handgun. I mean, it's huge. God, what's it? I want to shoot one. I don't need to own one, but I want to shoot one for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it's.
Terminator. I think Terminator used one. It's a huge movie gun. It's a big movie gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So,
anyway, yeah, that's
that's
hopefully
about
I'm
it.
firing this bike up this week, dude. I'm telling you, this wiring harness was so freaking bad. I didn't Until you get a wiring harness completely out of a bike and you're putting it back in, you don't realize that somebody else was in there. I
Uh,
mean, nothing was where it was supposed to be. And you know, I and so now that I'm doing it, I'm like, hold on a second. There's a place for this. It's got a tab on the back of this connector. It locks in somewhere. And so now, but I mean, you wouldn't believe it's got like 4 ground wires that go to the left side under the seat.
Yeah.
I've unhooked them ground wires so many times, and you just it's like one wire. You get one wire wrong, and I mean you're pulling the whole harness back, kind of half out to get that one wire unwrapped and routed the way it needs to be, and people,
Yeah.
people, come
Custom
on, people,
custom bikes ain't no joke.
do better. 2026.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here. I think we're done talking and blabbing for tonight.
Oh, one more. I want to blab about one more thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Blab away.
Okay. This tool of the week.
What is it?
Okay. It's just one of those Irwin hand clamps.
Yeah.
You don't own these?
Oh, I got one of those. Yeah. I got.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just a little hand clamp, but dude, when you need an extra set of hands, this is when you're by yourself, I use them clamps so much. I mean, I bet you I've got 10 of them in here right now. That just, all different sizes and stuff, but I used that one today to, I've got Cruzy's K-bar, and it's just tight on the frame, and I didn't want to scratch the heart, and I have to get that skid plate in between it in the frame. So man, you stick that in there and just boop boop boop, and you like that, don't you?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know where that came.
you're giving me ideas because I am getting a Cruzy K bar for my Dyna. So, and I have the motor mount, so I'm gonna have to stretch it out over the motor mount to get it on. So, I'm liking this idea that you're just throwing out.
24 inch. I think it's 24 inch, and this one is really my favorite because it is so sturdy. I mean, it is amazing. It's got like 300 pounds squeezing, clamping, and stuff. So I mean, dude, it stretches it does more than what you think.
Right,
I just use it for everything.
I honestly never even thought about using it that way. So, I'm gonna use it when I get the K bar. So, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's Ethan's tip of the week.
Ethan's tip of the week. I like it.
That's right. We're going to start doing tip. Well, I've already started. He just didn't realize it until just now.
Right.
So,
All right. Well, like I said, go over to High Test Supply, get a T-shirt, get ready for Laconia Bike Week. This T-shirt is badass. Use the code CODY10 at checkout. Save yourself some money. Come to the barbecue. Show off your shirt. Greg will be here. He'll give you a sticker. And
ride your bike. Ride your bike.
Yeah. There's no car parking at the barbecue. You got to ride your bike here. But other than that, thank you for all the comments and everything on the Ride Life Podcast Instagram and YouTube. We appreciate all that. So keep that up, and we will see you guys next Tuesday.
Yep. See you later.